Hello, back to what my name is B, and today we're back with Kakenuke Seishun sparking. I already know about last video, part 10 of Hoshiyori Mirai. People are probably going to comment about it because they did not read the description where I mentioned that I was 100% aware of it. I hate it when OBS does that. Anyways, you know what I also hate? Kika-Route so far, but alas, here we are. Let's just get on with it. What about mountains? Harsh. We had held a vote over Lynn on the potential events Kika and I had come up with. The first chosen was a safe pick. We go have fun together at the beach. As a side note, I had cast the only vote for the investment research group. Why? Probably fled. He's not joining us. He said something about not wanting to since hanging out with the girls in swimsuits is scary. I'd like to do something about that too, actually. Would have liked to have had him here too. I would have liked to have had him here though. Without him here, I'm the only guy. Forget a hair, I'm just carrying everyone's luggage. So I was the only guy around, I was forced to be the pack mule. The end result, I was holding some immense weight on my shoulders. Parasol, cooler, folding chairs, and a rice cooker. Who was it? Who packed this stupidly heavy thing? Hey, I'm tossing this! Can't exactly get my hopes up. There's a sort of event where I'm forced to put suntan lotion on you or something. Hey. Seriously. Miki landed a powerful spike on her beach ball. Hidagi, Kika, and I had parked ourselves on the parasol while we watched the others play a game of beach volleyball. What are you, some kind of geezer? Come on, you could have at least played along a little bit. Hidagi, you sure don't want to join him? Kika, you don't deal with well sports either. Don't down us, Hiragi. Are you two vampires or something?
似たようなもんすね。
血は吸わないですが、生態は似てると思います。
She sucks something else in her route. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. You two are about as far from youth as it gets.
そういう先輩はどうして混ざらないんすか?
You saw Ibiki spike before. If I weren't playing with them, she definitely would have sent that flying at me.
いいじゃないっすか。一発食らってきてくださいよ。きっとひと夏のいい思い出になるっす。
I don't need any memories of getting nailed by a ball.
ああ、そういうとこほんとダメっすね、先輩は。肝っ玉の小さい男っす。
That has nothing to do with nerve. Okay, shut the fuck off. The Mans is not going to join in on a fucking summer activity. If the summer activity is going to be, yes, I'm going to get injured. Because someone can't fucking hold back. Because apparently, like, regular talking suddenly maxes out the fucking mic, so... Up to 8 decibels with... up to -8 instead of -10 decibels for the desktop audio, I guess. And also, there. Repeat what you said just now.
肝っ玉の小さい男っす。
Yeah, there we go. I don't know why, but apparently just reconnecting my fucking headset fixed my fucking audio according to this to the audio mixer. Who knows if it actually worked that way? Who knows? Oh, shut up! Why did I have to be belittled by my underclassmen this badly?
そんな調子じゃ彼女なんて作れませんよ。
I'm not trying to get one, so who cares? Ow! She smacked me with a bag of crushed ice. It was fresh from the coolers. It was still pretty solid. Hey, you don't need to hit me with that.
先輩のパッションとかけまして、このアイスロックと解きます。
その心は
どちらも硬くて冷たいでしょう。
You were trying to say something clever?
先輩、夏に女子と海に遊びに来てるんすよ。しかも私たちは学生と来てる。なのに彼女を作る気がない。はあ、バカっすか？バカっすね。周りに女子がいないとかならまだわかりますよ。でもこんだけ女子がいるじゃないっすか。なのに手を出すつもりはないとか硬派か。
Is being straight-laced a bad thing?
悪いっす。許されざる罪っす。柊さんだってそう思いますよね。
はい。聖さんがそう言うなら。
Seriously?
先輩、ここは青春部っすよ。恋愛は青春の花形っす。なのに青春部の部長補佐が恋愛しないとか許されないっすね。ということで先輩には嫌でも彼女を作ってもらいます。
Isn't it even more unforgivable for the actual president then? Didn't you say something about not making people join in if they're against it, Kagura-saka?
それはそれ、これはこれっす。
This is way too convenient.
ではこれより先輩のお相手選別大会。
わー、ヒューヒュー。
What is she trying to do exactly?
じゃあまずは小日向先輩からっす。小日向先輩って元気はつらつって感じでいいっすよね。
I'm a hard pass here.
勝ち気でボーイッシュ、ぐいぐい引っ張っていってくれる姉御肌というか。
I don't see the caring part really in a lot of the things she does. In her route at least. I'm a childhood friend, so I know that all too well. She may have a feminine appearance these days, but she still likes to lord over the people around her.
いいじゃないっすか、男勝り。そんな子を彼女にしてヒーヒー言わせたいと思いません？
Something else.
ああいう情熱的なタイプはきっとエッチもかなり情熱的っすよ。
Come on, no way. Hibiki's not happening.
ああ、そうっすか。なら次は鹿島先輩っすね。清楚で優しくて純朴そうな雰囲気があるっすよね、鹿島先輩。
You think so?
先輩からするとどういう人なんすか？
She is as philanthropic as they come and cares about the people around her, although I think she has quite a mischievous side to her too.
ほー意外とよく見てるんすね。さては気があるんじゃないっすか？
It's nothing like that for
胸
me.
も結構ありますよ。
That's not something I really pay attention to.
胸がなくてもいいんですか？
Of course not.
じゃあ柊さんもターゲットに入るってわけっすね。
Hiragi was seated beside me and giving me the stink eye. That's the weird way of putting it. Can't deny that Hiragi's an attractive woman, though. Ah, she looked away.
おお、初々しくていいっすね。そういう反応。意外とお似合いじゃないっすか、二人って。
Hers is one of the better routes in this. Currently, she is my favorite, I would say. Don't try to force people together.
でも柊さんはまんざらでもないって感じっすよ。
Really?
試しに告白してみるとか。
Nah, I can't do that.
なんですか？
Hiragi would probably just go along with whatever I said.
そうなんすか、柊さん。ユウ先輩が付き合ってくれって言ったらどうします？
先輩がどうしてもって言うなら。
Nah, you shouldn't agree to date someone just because. That's something you do after you make sure you have real feelings for a person.
先輩はお堅いっすね、本当に。
Why wouldn't I be?
そんなん全然普通じゃないっす。若いもんが手順とか段取りとか気にしなくていいんすよ。勢いでエッチしちゃった後でとりあえず付き合ってみるかとか、そんな軽いノリでいいんですって。
She is literally training him to be a fuckboy now! Are you stupid? That's definitely
いい
wrong.
っすか、先輩。女の子ってのは先輩が思ってるより警戒心強いんすよ。かけらも好意を抱いてない男子に自分から会おうとしたりしないんす。まして二人きりでプライベートに会うなんてありえないっすね。
Really?
だから二人きりで会ってくれる時点で多少なりとも気があるってことなんすよ。
Oh ho ho. This was
つま
enlightening.
り逆に言えばっすよ、二人きりになれた時点で女の子はもう半分くらいいろいろと覚悟してるってことっす。
They are?
そうだからこういきなり押し倒して。
Push her down.
なあ、俺のことどう思う？俺と付き合わないか？
This girl's going to get him a fucking sexual assault charge.
とか言いながらちょっと強引にキスとかエッチしちゃう。
Hold on.
これで8割方は落とせるっす。
Are you serious?
女の子は警戒心がある反面、この人ならって思う男子に押されるとすげえ弱いんすよ。騙されたと思って試してみてほしいっす。
There's no way that would work. So I thought, but part of me actually thought maybe it
ち
could.
なみに柊さんみたいなタイプは間違いなく推しに弱いっす。部屋に連れ込んでグイグイ迫ればすぐやれるっすよ。
Quickly glanced over at Iragi.
先輩のエッチ。
Wait, I'm not the one who said any of that.
先輩の家には行きません。
This is your fault for giving her the wrong idea.
今の話を柊さんのいないところでして不意打ちでやればイチコロだったんすけどね。
聖さん、そういう入れ知恵は良くないと思います。
でも柊さん、想像してみてくださいよ。ユウ先輩がっすよ。お前が欲しいんだとか言って押し倒してきたらどうすか？キュンときません？
Hey.
辞退します。
Get your head out of the gutter. Anyway, I don't want to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do.
先輩のヘタレ。
Call me sincere.
はいはい、わかったっす。じゃあ次行きますよ。カイドウ先輩はどうすか？
I would love to, but sadly, her brain is like 80% surfing, so... cat is kind of scary.
でもその分、出れたら破壊力半端ないと思いません？
Good point, but we would like to see her act that way at least once.
じゃあアタックしましょう。
Without easing into it whatsoever, she'll kill me.
おじけづいちゃダメっす。ああいうタイプは推しの一手っすよ。気持ちをガンとぶつけられると意外とあっけなく落ちるっす。
I really doubt that.
乙女心がわかる自分が言ってるんすから、そこは信用してほしいっすね。
If you don't have a crash and burn, it'll ruin things between us completely.
まあその時は自分が慰めてあげるっす。
That feeling, it'll just be hard worse if you console me.
まあなんだったら先輩のセフレになってあげてもいいっすよ。
You're saying stuff like that again.
じゃあ最後はりっちゃんっすね。
I'm gonna stop you right fuck there! Hold on, Ritsu's my little sister.
いやいや、りっちゃんも妹である前に一人の女っすよ。
Just because technically her route is the best substance-wise, does not mean this is okay. I'm saying her route is best substance-wise because if you were to put one of the other girls into her route in the role without the little sister bullshit, it would probably be best route. But because it's his little sister, it is not the best route. It is only an acceptable route.
女なんだから穴はある。つまりやれるっす。やっちゃえ先輩。
Stop, don't say stuff like that out loud. So, do a Fritz word.
いいじゃないっすか。禁断の恋。
Piss off. So let's see you say it again in like 10 years when you fucking put into jail because you tried to touch a goddamn grade schooler. Do you have any shame? Just and I weren't related by blood, but we were still
倫
siblings.
理観なんてくったらないものはどうでもいいっす。先輩も気づいてるんじゃないっすか。りっちゃんが言う先輩を見る目。あれは恋する乙女っすよ。それを見て見ないふりするのもかわいそうだと思うんすけどね。
Listen, there's a matter between Iritsu and I. I prefer you don't meddle.
まあそういうなら黙ってるっすけど。でも誠実派を気取りたいんなら何らかの形でりっちゃんに誠意を示した方がいいっすよ。
I get it. I didn't think I was gonna get a lecture by her.
困ったっすね。こんだけ可愛い子が揃ってるのにどれも乗り気じゃないなんて。どんだけわがままなんすか先輩は。
Shut up and leave me alone.
ひじりさんは？
はい。
ひじりさんも女子です。東野先輩の恋愛対象になるんじゃないですか？
いやいや、自分はないっすよ。
That's right, Ida. You don't pair me up with someone so sinister.
でもひじりさんは東野先輩とよく二人きりで話をしてます。さっきの話だと半分くらいいろいろと覚悟してるってことになりませんか？
Oh, now she mentioned that. Her defenses were down after she barged into my bedroom.
まあ、ユウ先輩になら押し倒されてもいいっすよ。そのくらい覚悟はしてるっす。
Oh, that's good to know.
本気にしないでくださいよ。ジョークっすからね。
I know.
もう、マジでやめてくださいよ。
Oh, she's alright, but it was clear. Got her heart racing just like it would for anyone else. Alright, Kika. Stop at my place on the way home today.
バカじゃないっすか。絶対に嫌っす。
Don't be scared. I thought we were close.
キモ。先輩マジキモ。そんなんで女が釣れると思ってたら大間違いっすよ。
Who was it that said push a girl down and plant a quick kiss and you'll win them over 80% of the time?
それは一般的な普通の女子の話っす。
Okay, I do like the current scene just because she's on the back foot now. Get fucked.
自分そんなに安くないんで。
私は安い女ですか？
いえ、そういうことじゃないんすけ けど。
I'll test it out for myself later then. Whether or not Kika's an easy woman or not.
お願いします。
やめてくださいって。
Hiragi and I had fun teasing a flustered Kika for a while longer.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。すみません、注文いいですか？
Yes, I'll be right there. The customer called out and responded with a flawless smile. Does that complete your order?
はい、お願いします。
Of course, I'll be right back with the order. I bowed
す
to
みま
him.
せん、こっちも注文いいですか？
No, you can't. Yes, I'll be right there. Another customer called for me, so I turned to them with another perfect
お
smile.
ー、いい作り笑顔っすね。
No, it's you. Honestly, lost my motivation.
あ、そんな態度とっていいんすか？お客様は神様っすよ。
I don't need a self-proclaimed deity like you. Go home already.
ひってっすね、その言い方。100歩譲って神様じゃないとして可愛い後輩がわざわざ会いに来たんすよ。ポテトの一つくらいはおごってしかるべきじゃないっすか。
If he were Hiragi or Ritsu, then I'd be happy to treat them.
自分だけ差別っすか？格差良くないっす。
If we're a little cuter, then maybe I would consider it.
自分可愛いじゃないっすか。先輩大好き。
Damn it, her smile was cute. Fine, I'll grab an order of fries.
待ってください。先輩と自分の仲っすよ。まさかポテト一つなんてしょぼいもんじゃ済まさないっすよね。
Just getting awfully cocky about this. Understood, I'll be right back with the order. Thank you for waiting. Flash a vibrant smile and set a plate comprised of miscellaneous food in front of Kika.
なんすかこれ。
A kid's meal. It's delicious, really.
おお、ケチャップライスに爪楊枝の旗が立ってるっす。なんて喜ぶわけねえじゃねえっすか。自分をお子様扱いしないでくださいよ。
Well, maybe I wouldn't treat you like a fucking kid if you would stop acting like one! No, a restaurant's kid's meal is honestly pretty delicious.
あ？本当っすか？
Yeah, take my word for it. Try a bite.
まあ、食べ物を粗末にしたくないんで食うっすけど。
Kika began munching away at the kid's meal.
美味しいっすね。
We call it the kid's meal, but we use regular ingredients for it like any other dish. It's more like a mini plate at a reasonable cost, so I think it's better suited to women than you'd expect.
でもこの動物がプリントされたプレート、いかにもって感じでちょっとはずいんすけど。
I'll try to grin and bear it. Whoops, there are orders coming in. Eat, then leave. I said as much and left Kika's seat. I went on break when the other service staff clocked in. I wonder if Kika's left already. Took a drink of cola I poured for myself at the drink dispensers when... Seriously? I just went on break though. Who asked for me? Don't worry about her then. Tell her to leave already. It's fine, she's just an underclassman from my club. Told her to leave after she ate anyway. The newbie promptly came back. What is it this time? Hey you!
あ、来たっすね。
You're spreading some outrageous lies. What's gonna happen to me if people start to believe your crap?
だって暇だったんすもん。相手してくださいよ。
You're trying to destroy my social status for a reason like that?
しょうがないじゃないっすか。ご主人様の自分が呼んでるのに早く帰れなんて奴隷のくせにありえないっす。
Seriously, I'm going to take back retreating you earlier. I tapped away at the order terminal.
ちょっとやめてくださいよ。
Shut up, you deserve social repercussions of some kind.
これでもちゃんと先輩に配慮してるんすよ。
You fucking aren't! How do you figure?
仕事の邪魔はしちゃいけないと思って先輩が休憩に入るまで絡まないであげたっす。どうっすか？自分偉くないっすか？
Your arrogance really knows no bounds.
今は休憩時間っすよね。先輩だって暇でしょ？構ってくださいよ。
Don't be ridiculous. I can't sit around chatting in the restaurant while I'm in my uniform.
じゃあスタッフルームでも OK っす。
You have absolutely no shame, do you?
まあまあ仲良くしましょうよ。
Guess you won't take no for an answer. There was no telling what she would do if I let her out to her own devices.
へえ、スタッフルームってこういう感じなんすね。
This place is normally off limits to non-staff. Outsiders aren't really allowed in.
じゃあ先輩の彼女枠ってことで一つ。
Slowly shook my head. You know, I'm trying to maintain my image as a responsible young man here. People will think poorly of me if you're my girlfriend.
マジひでっすね、その言い。まるで私が汚れみたいじゃないですか。
You think there are any pure women out there who advertise that they want to be friends with benefits with someone?
ここにいるじゃないですか。自分、聖女っすからね。聖だけに。
Listen, I don't care that you used to be a fucking shrine maid when we were kids somehow. Fucking age regression type shit. It's rare to find someone whose name is as mismatched with their nature as you.
ああ、そういうこと言うんすか。もういいっす。先輩嫌い。あちこちで先輩のセフレだって言いふらしてやる。
I'm sorry, that was a little much.
反省してるっすか？
Of course I am.
じゃあ許してあげるっす。
Attitude and facial expressions really did change at the drop of a hat. You really can tell, like, someone is, like, you can tell someone is a genuinely, like, terrible fucking character if you feel the need that you constantly have a fucking recorder in your back pocket whenever talking to them. I'm brave, but I don't feel like I've had a chance to rest at all.
先輩って休憩時間に何してるんすか？
Read manga on my phone and stuff.
ああ、面白いの多いっすよね。自分もよく読むっす。
What kinds do you read?
自分は恋愛ものが多いっすね。最近ハマったのは、はめ殺し上手の高宮さんとか、殴らないで長巻さんとかっす。
Those are kind of disturbing titles.
いや、中身は学生が普通に恋愛するだけっすよ。女の子がちょっと S で、主人公をいじめたり驚かしたり陥れたり悔しがらせたり泣かしたり絶望させたりするだけっす。
Part of that's a normal love story.
いやー、最近の男子って奥手というか受け身じゃないっすか。上司から強引に迫られる内容の方がウケるんすよ。
What's the world coming to?
そういう意味じゃ先輩も受け身体質っすよね。もしかしたらドハマりするかも。
Not really into being teased or anything.
またまた先輩ったら私からいじられるの大好きなくせに。
Don't push your wild ideas onto me.
今度先輩も読んでみてください。面白いっすよ、高宮さんと長巻さん。
No way, there's zero chance I'll read those. My break passed by in the blink of an eye while I chatted with Kika. Work's finally over. Kika ultimately stuck around at the restaurant for my entire shift. Didn't get a single moment's of rest thanks to
お
her.
疲れ様っす。
So, what are you doing? Asked with Kika latched onto my arm.
歩いてますが。
I don't mean that. My place is this way. Where are you heading?
もち先輩の家っす。
You planning to tell me again?
そんな泣きそうな顔しないでくださいよ。まるで私が嫌がらせしてるみたいじゃないですか。
So you are aware that this is harassment?
先輩、女の子と腕絡ませて歩いてるんすよ。せめて、やったね、ご褒美だくらいには思ってくださいよ。ほらほら、グリグリ。
We've just established last scene that there is a count, like, I guess, the scene before last scene, since there's already a new scene from the fucking restaurant scene, that there is a hard counter to her. Like, she wants to come over to his place. All right, then. I do remember her advice. She hugged my arm tightly and rubbed her head against me. Really should be more choosy about people.
選んでるっすよ。こんなこと誰彼構わずやるわけじゃないっす。
Hold on a second. Does that mean you're sucking up to me because it's me?
当然っす。先輩だから懐いてるんじゃないっすか。
Oh. She's gonna be on an eye. She could be annoying sometimes, but I didn't mind it when she fawned on me like this without any ulterior motives.
それより先輩に相談っす。
About what?
前回やった青春部の海イベントかなり好評だったんすよ。それもあって第2弾を希望する声が上がってるんす。
Really?
はい、だから早急に打ち合わせしたいなーっと。ということでこれから先輩ん家で企画会議っす。
I'm really tired from work though.
自分は全然平気っす。
Yeah, I bet you do.
自分先輩のバイトが終わるまでわざわざ待っててあげたんすよ。そんな私をここで追い返すんすか？そんなの寂しいっす。
I get it. What do I do with you? Found myself smiling wryly.
じゃあ先輩、コンビニ寄ってきましょう。
Is there something you want to pick up?
お菓子とかジュースとか買って帰るんすよ。先輩のおごりで。
You're awfully shrewd, aren't you?
どうっすか？
Sure, I'll treat you. Buy all you want, damn it.
やったー！先輩大好きっす。
Kika really knew how to wrap a guy around her finger. Not really, no! All she does makes me angry.
お邪魔するっ
I'm
す。
back, by the way, I forgot to say that.
って、あれ、キカちゃん？
She says she wants to have a strategy session about upcoming youth collective activities.
そうなんだ。
これお土産っす。
Why is she blushing?
大したものじゃないっすけど、
Was she
いろ
sick?
いろ買ってきましたんで。
ありがと
Kika hands Ritsu the pudding and snacks I treated her
う。お
to.
兄ちゃん、ご飯は食べてきた？わ
Nah, nothing today.
かった。じゃあ今から用意するね。何？どうしたの？
Kika was staring at Ritsu intently. Kika was at it.
りっちゃん、
はい。
体調悪くないっすか？熱ありますよね。無理して起きてちゃダメっすよ。
You do?
あれ、どうしてわかったの？
顔を見ればわかるっす。
Took another look and she was right. Ritsu did look a little worn
り
down.
っちゃん、早く寝た方がいいっすよ。
でもお兄ちゃんの晩ご飯を作らないと。
Don't worry about that. If you're sick, go
ご
rest.
飯なら自分が作っときますんで。
Oh, hell no.
キッカちゃんが？
ふふん、こう見えて家事は得意なんすよ。自分に任せといてください。はい、完成っす。
Rice, miso soup, side salad, omelette, a meat, and veggie stir fry that resembled twice cooked pork and sweet and sour chicken. She had whipped this up in under half an hour.
卵がゆも作ったんで、りっちゃんの部屋に持っていきますね。
Sure. Kika's skill level went above and beyond my expectations. I was rather speechless. Wait, there's a chance the flavor's not right. Tried a quick test while Kika headed to Ritsu's room. That doesn't great. The almond was fluffy and she enhanced the overall flavor of the stir fry with the Worcestershire sauce. Is that been a bluff? She really was a great
戻
cook.
りましたよー。って何つまみ食いしてるんすか？
Sorry, couldn't wait.
いけない子っすね。
Was she?
だるそうにしてましたけど、一人で食べれるって言うんで、おかゆ置いてきました。
I see, thank you.
いえいえ。ところでこれ、一人で食べきったりします？
Kika asked while she pointed at the dishes lined up at the table. There's no way I could eat all this.
じゃあ自分も先輩と一緒に食べるっす。いいっすよね。
Of course, you are the one who made all this after all.
はーい。先輩と一緒にご飯っす。
Kika aptly got chopsticks ready. Alright, thanks for the
い
meal.
ただくっす。
Sadly, I ate the meal Kika had made. Together. Eat the meal together that Kika had made. Like, it is, essentially.
味はどうっすか？
Tastes great. Made all this with only the ingredients and seasonings you have in the house.
もちっす。
Must actually be really into cooking if you were able to make such a great meal in someone else's kitchen.
やり込んだっていうか、やるしかなかったっていうか、まあそんなとこっす。別に料理が好きなわけじゃないっすよ。めんどくさいっすからね。
Well, that's a shame. You're good at it.
そうっすか？まあ 先輩がどうしてもって言うなら作ってあげてもいいっすよ。
I'd love to ask you to. Well, I could cook for myself. It'd be nice to watch Kika in the kitchen to see how she prepared and seasoned her
じ
food.
ゃあ自分と結婚してくださいよ。自分好きでもない男性に料理を振る舞う趣味はないんで。
Got it? Want to marry me then?
え
We can go to the ward office together tomorrow.
なんすか、マジに取らないでくださいよ。
You're the one who suggested it. What are you freaking out about?
ビビってないっす。そういうこと言う先輩はもう没収で。
Kika crudely pulled my meal out from in front of me. Hey, wait! Leave the stir fry here!
私のテリトリーに入ってくんな。
Damn it, I'm not gonna lose! Afterward, Kika and I fought over the stir fry with our chopsticks like children. Okay, all done. Cleaned up after dinner and headed back to my room. Meanwhile, Kika was checking up on Ritsu.
お邪魔するっす。
Sure, how was Ritsu?
おかゆ食べ終わってもう寝てるっす。食欲もあるみたいなんで、明日には良くなってるんじゃないですかね。きっとただの風邪でしょ。
I see, thank goodness. We're great up today.
気にしないでください。行きがけのダチンみたいなもんっす。
Surprisingly considerate. I thought she would be able to tell Ritsu was unwell at a glance.
あ、今更っすか。これでも自分気遣いスキル高いんすよ。
You could use that skill towards him at some point.
あれこれと先輩に絡んでるのも自分なりの気遣いなんすから。
Seriously? I hadn't noticed. You like to pest me all the time, so I figured you just liked teasing me.
まあそれもありますけど。
Seriously?
でも気遣いっていうのも本当っすよ。先輩ってなんか放っておけないんすよね。
Sorry about
そう
that.
思うならもう少し感謝してほしいっす。
I'm grateful. To an extent. Wish you'd be a little nicer to me, though.
でも先輩、私が優しくしたら惚れちゃいませ
Would it be a bad thing if I did fall for you?
ん？いやー、自分としては特に問題ないんすけどね。でも自分、不良物件なんで。
Kika showed me a somewhat resigned smile. You shouldn't talk about yourself that way. You're plenty cute, and I think you should have more confidence in yourself.
もち、自分が可愛いのは知ってるっす。ただ、いろいろと複雑なんすよ。自分、それに先輩を巻き込みたくないんす。
I could more or less imagine. Youth had been the farthest thing from my mind due to financial and family circumstances until only a short time ago. I bet Kika was dealing with a similar situation. Hey, Kika. I'm in a position to say this, but you don't need to do everything on your own. We're both friends from the same youth collective. If there's anything I can do, feel free to tell me.
いいっす。もしその時が来たら、一番に先輩を頼るっす。
That's a promise.
先輩こそ、逃げ出さないでくださいよ。
Yeah, I can count on me.
とにかく、これでようやく本題に入れるっすね。
Business.
先輩、忘れないでくださいよ。第2回青春イベントの内容を決める企画会議っす。
Oh, so we did.
お菓子もジュースもいっぱい買ってきたんで、今日は決めるまで帰らないっすよ。
You really should go home before midnight, though.
さあ、帰るかどうかは先輩次第っすね。
So Kika says you opened the bag of snacks we'd bought.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Woke up to the sun shining into my room. I yawned and looked around my room. The cup of soda was still where I left it. Wonder if she made it home alright. We were up until midnight talking about this and that, which was the time I told her to go home. We tossed around ideas for hours, but didn't come up with anything noteworthy. Guess we did talk about a lot of irrelevant things. We talked about manga, or how interesting a specific YouTuber was, and other such things. I was surprised by how much I'd learned about her. Okay, I better clean up. I was when I looked off to my side and froze. Oh, no, never mind. That's pajamas. I like it with the hair down, actually.
7時？先輩起きるの早いっすね。
Hey, why are you here? I could have sworn she left last night and had gone so far as to see her off from the front door. More importantly, what's with that outfit? He was wearing a thin negligee. I see. Well, not much you can do about that. Wait, this is bad. Hurry, get out! Kika tried to crawl back under my covers. You can't! Heck, that's my futon! Stop! Don't smell it! I somewhat convinced her to change it to something more appropriate and escorted her to the living room. I'm already exhausted. Don't think I'll let you off the hook just because you're making a cute face at me. How did you break into my room? That doesn't explain anything! I was out cold, so I didn't notice. You were going to sneak in, sleep in my bed with me, then try to sneak back out before I noticed? That makes you a pervert, to say the least. Do you not realize you committed a crime? I legitimately couldn't understand her value system. That's how you would describe it. You're the one following me everywhere. I'm seriously going to give you hell one of these times. Not at all, Ritsu. Her teasing bugs me to no end. I see, I'm sorry I worried you. Things had been awfully rowdy around here since I got involved with Kika. If I feel like it, sure. Listen, Kika, Ritsu's my sister and not my brother. Of course, we're close, and it's only natural for us to worry about each other. That's all there is to it. Hey, Ritsu, don't just sign off on that. Can't believe my little sister abandoned me. Well then, where we should go first? I'd headed downtown with Kika. Sorry to have you tag along while I go shopping too. Yeah, I'm talking about a bunch of stupid stuff yesterday. Is that what you'd call it? Bren knows we had it to the green grocer. Man, we really need to figure out all this out, or Ibiga's gonna be pissed. Yeah, tomorrow's the summer festival. You know, the one held at the shrine up in the mountains. What if we all go to the festival together? What's that?
みんなでワイワイお祭りに参加ってのもいいんすけどね。やっぱカップルで行って楽しみたいじゃないっすか。好きな子と初めてのお祭り、暗い中二人で見上げる花火で照らされる彼女の顔を見て胸をときめかせる。
Then you have sex behind the shrine. Yes, we know the story.
もう最高じゃないっすか。
But it would be for anyone with a partner.
それっす。
Kika wished a finger in my direction.
だから先輩には早いうちに彼女を作ってほしかったんすよ。もし先輩に彼女がいたら雰囲気盛り上げて夏祭りで一気にセックスできるように段取りしたのに。
I appreciate the sentiment, but you're meddling too much.
どのみち先輩がグズグズしてたせいでもう間に合わないっす。計画は台無しっすね。どうしてくれるんすか。
Don't get mad at me as it's my fault. Besides, I can't just force a girlfriend into
そう
existence.
なんすよね。うまくいかないっす。
So, are you against going to the summer festival with the others?
いえ、ありで。みんなで夏祭りに行きましょう。どうせもう先輩の夏祭り童貞卒業プランは実現不可能なんで。
Did I really need to call that?
がっかりっす。とにかくこれで次回の青春イベントの内容は決まったっすね。
Yeah, I'll fill everyone in later.
ウィス。あ、ちょっと寄り道いいっすか。
Kika must have spotted something and rushed over to her shop window. Travel pamphlet.
そうっす。これ集めるの趣味なんすよ。
He was picking out travel brochures one by one from the display lined up in front of the travel agency.
見てくださいよこれ。セブ島っすよ。
Kika showed me a photo of a pristine blue ocean and white sand, the quintessential southern beach. Where's Cebu Island again?
フィリピンっすね。海が超綺麗でジンベエザメのウォッチングとかできるんすよ。砂浜から張り出した海上コテージとか全女子の憧れっす。いいなぁ、行きたいなぁ。
Go there to do what? Diving or
ダ
something?
イビングもいいっすね。まあ最初は観光地を巡って写真を撮りまくるっす。そしてインスタに投稿。
Ah, so that's what you were after.
いやもちろん彼氏と一緒に行ってハッピーな旅行を楽しむのがメインっすよ。インスタはその合間にやるっす。
You say that, but you don't have a boyfriend.
そうなんすよ。ってなんで知ってるんすか。
You come to see me nearly every day. If you had a boyfriend, you wouldn't be following me around all the time.
そういやそうっすね。
And even without a boyfriend, I suppose you have the option of going with your family instead.
いないっす。
Huh?
自分もう家族はいないんすよ。
Any more? What does that mean?
交通事故でみんな死んじゃったんす。
Damn! Can't believe traffic was that bad already back in the time when that shrine maiden was sacrificed to the sea. I'm going to stick by that theory.
両親も弟も妹もみんな、自分もみんなと同じ車に乗ってたんすけどね。
Oh, so survivor's guilt it is.
なぜか自分だけ生き残っちゃいました。
Kika smiled derisively at herself. So I imagine you may remember that.
もうずいぶん昔のことっすよ。悲しいのは通り過ぎたっす。先輩が気に病むことないっすよ。
She collected all the pamphlets together and looked up at the sky.
小さい頃はよく家族と一緒に旅行に行ってました。すっげー楽しかったっす。だからっすかね。自分旅行が好きなんすよ。世界中に出かけて行っていろいろなことを体験してみたいんす。美味しいもの食べたり珍しいものを見たり綺麗なものに触れたりして写真撮ってインスタにアップする。そうやってキラキラしたものを集めて、それが自分の夢だったんすよ。
She wanted to collect things that sparkled. Oh no, when was the last time we heard someone talk about things that sparkle in Saga Planets game? Who knows? Also, the after credits scene for her, I have a vision. I have a fucking vision. I have a fucking vision. Because she could potentially really take a page out of fucking Natsuki's book. Kika's eyes too sparkled brightly as she spoke. Oh, that dream comes true?
そうっすね。でも、いろいろと難しいっすね。
Really?
だって自分、彼氏がいないじゃないっすか。一人で旅しても虚しいだけっす。
Kika stared at the closed travel pamphlets. Her profile seemed rather lonesome. Well, then I'll go with you. Not your boyfriend, but maybe you could go on a trip with your slave instead. What?
いえ、なんでもないっす。先輩、ありがとうございます。自分のこと励まそうとしてくれたんすよね。先輩のそういうとこ好きっすよ。
Yeah, hearing her say she liked me strangely made my heart race.
先輩と旅するのもなかなか面白そうっすね。うん。いつか行ってみたいっす。先輩はどんなとこに行ってみたいっすか?
Good question. Wall Street. With that, we had a spirited conversation about possible travel destinations while we shopped.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。青春部の皆さん、戦場へようこそ。夏といえばお祭り、お祭りといえば青春。そして青春といえば我々のフロントラインっす。そうっすよね、小日向先輩。
No, very spirited line. Really gotta appreciate these girls going to war like this. You can see where the fucking joke goes. I'll just shut the fuck up right now.
もちろんよ。夏祭りは青春部にとって外せない最高の舞台ね。
Lots of stalls were set up in rows on the shrine grounds, and we could hear voices from all directions. Regardless of how I felt about it, the lively atmosphere put me in high spirits.
それじゃあみんなで回るっすよ。
私は焼きとうもろこしとリンゴ飴が食べたい。あとはたこ焼きと焼きそば、フランクフルトにイカ焼きにクレープも。
What, are we supposed to follow you the whole time?
じゃあどうするのよ。
Why don't we try asking everyone where they would like to go first?
先輩、そりゃ無粋ってものでしょ。
そうよ。そんなめんどくさいことしてられないわ。行きたいところはそれぞれ自己申告。みんなでついていく。それでいいじゃない。
当の響きのテンションに付き合ってあげてよ。
I guess so. Some festival was special to Ibiki though, so was to be expected.
あ、じゃあ俺は豚串が食いたい。
私は綿菓子が食べたいです。
私も。しおりちゃんも綿菓子食べるよね。
はい。リツが言うのなら。
いいっすね。順番に全部行きましょう。
Alright, candy apple stands right over there, so that's where we'll start.
やったー。ゆう、ほら、早く行くわよ。
I get it. Beaky dragged us around as we headed towards the candy apple stand. Stall. Stand, stall, stall, stand, stand, stall. Stand tall. Stand proud! After making a general trip around the festival, we split into 2 or 3 groups and headed wherever we wanted to go.
先輩。
Kika, who had been resting off the edge of the shrine grounds, had to come back.
先輩、一人っすか?
I was walking around with Shinji till just a second ago. Seemed to be having a good time talking to an elderly couple he met when he was on the Military Collective, so I made a break for it. What about you? Weren't you with Ritsu and Iragi?
ええ、途中まで。お好み焼きの列に並んでたらはぐれちゃったんで。まあ、いっかなと思って一人で適当に回ってたっす。
Looks like we both got separated from our
そ
groups.
っすね。
What are you up to now? Want to meet up with the others?
せっかく二人きりになれたんすよ。ムードを高めて草むらに連れ込むとかしましょう。
With you, exactly.
自分っす。
Kika shot me a thumbs up. Okay, maybe I'll go buy a crepe or something.
ひどいっす。 自分みたいなチンチクリンに興味はないってことっすか？
No, I do have an interest.
あるんすね。
I'm just not going to go with the flow and have sex with someone I'm not dating. That doesn't fit the sort of youth I've had in mind as a student, does it?
まあ確かにそうっすけど。
Kika looked rather salty when she sat down next to me. I'm thinking about this for a while now. Considering how much you tell me to enjoy my youth and get a girlfriend, you sure don't follow your own advice. Seems kind of strange, or maybe unnatural. Kika narrows her eyes at me. She looked surprisingly serious.
先輩のくせに鋭いっすね。勘のいいガキは嫌いっすよ。
Why does your face look like you're in a horror movie? Just answer me.
一度言ってみたかったんす。まあそれは置いといて、単に自分が恋愛するに値しない人間だからっすよ。
Why do you think that?
青春カウントがバグってるからっす。
Huh? Bug it out. What was you talking about?
まああまり細かいことは気にしないでほしいっす。
This sounds like a challenge to me! Don't worry. No way I could say that. I could now that I heard that.
なんか不満そうな顔してるっすね。
Obviously. You like to stick your nose into my business, then you push me away, and I try to do the same with you. It's not a little one-sided.
はあ、確かにそうっすね。すみません。でも、これだけは信じてほしいっす。自分、先輩には幸せになってほしいんすよ。せっかく生きてるんだから、もっと青春してほしい。
Again. Phrasing. Specifically pointing out the you're alive part.
じゃないと、自分のいる意味がなくなっちゃう気がするんで。
She'd lose all meaning if I didn't find happiness.
と先輩、そろそろ集合時間っすよ。
Fireworks were set to launch at 8 o'clock, so we had to agree to meet up at the viewing platform. I had all the questions, but the fireworks weren't going to wait if I argued with her about this. No, well, let's go.
先輩、腕組んでいいっすか？いいっすよね。
She couldn't wait for my answer and coiled her arms around mine. You sure do like to be spoiled.
そうかもしれないっす。小さい頃は弟や妹とこんな風によくじゃれて遊んでたんすよ。まあ弟は嫌がってましたけどね。
Let's see. If one day I were to lose my parents, sister, and everyone else out there, out of nowhere, and we're all left all alone in the world, could I behave the same way Kika did? Probably not. No, definitely not. What's wrong, Kika?
強くなんかないっすよ。自分は適当で、ただ不器用なだけっす。
Kika refused to answer my questions. That's one thing I did know, though. Kika wasn't a bad person at heart.
この道を誰かと登るのは久しぶりね。
We eventually met up with the others and made our way up to the platform as a group. Not since elementary school, I think.
そうね。あれからほとんど会ってなかったし、幼馴染なのに連絡は取らなかったんですか？私は私でいろいろあったからね。ユウはお祭り毎年来てたんでしょ？
Well, I wouldn't say I never missed it, though.
中学の頃は俺とかりっちゃんと一緒に来てたぜ。
Yeah, I did.
みんな年取ったわね。
響き、その言い方年寄り臭いわよ。
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're in fucking high school! Don't talk about being ancient to the guy that has a fucking 25th birthday tomorrow. Considering ages, I have the potential to be like 10 years older than fucking Ritsu. Ugh.
そうね。うかうかしてると、あっという間におばあちゃんになっちゃう。
You sure you'll live your fucking grannies in a blink of an eye? Because I don't think you'll be alive in a blink of an eye. Pretty fucking optimistic of you to think a blink of an eye is what you'll have left.
だからこそ青春よ。でしょ、鹿島さん。はい、そうですね。
While everyone was walking and chatting away, we met at the viewing platform.
おお、人が多いな。
あれしおりちゃんがいない。ここにいますが。
We shall not get separated, everyone. There's a large crowd gathering together on the viewing platform to watch the fireworks.
いいわね、この雰囲気。今日ここで告白して結ばれるカップルがきっと大勢いるのよ。そういうの想像するとドキドキしない？
わかるっす。あの二人これからホテル行くのかなとか考えると興奮するっすね。
そうそう。もしくはうまくいかないで振られちゃったりとか。
自分の好きな子が誰かと手つないでてハートブレイクとか。
男女混合グループの微妙な空気の読み合いとか。
高まるっすね。やめなさい二人とも。そういう話は大声でしない。
The couples around Hibiki and Kika were getting restless about their commentary.
青春部にはここで一発大きな花火を打ち上げようって勇者はいないわけ？鹿島さん、やってみない？
私ですか？私はお相手がいませんし。
しおりは？
鹿島先輩と同じく。
何はまあ頑張って。
期待されていない。
じゃあリツは？
無理かな。
神楽坂も聞くだけ無駄か。
扱いが雑。
やっぱり一番の有望株はユウ先輩じゃないっすか。
そうなるわね。ってことでユウ、まずはあんたが先陣を切りなさい。
Don't ask me for the impossible.
実際のところ意中の女子はいないのですか？
No.
あ、ちょっと間があったわね。実は気になってる女の子がいるんでしょう。
Like I said, I don't.
嘘ね。恥ずかしがってないで吐きなさいよ。
Hibiki circled around behind me and put me in a full Nelson. Stop it, come on!
何？やっちゃいなさい。
どれくらいの強さでやればいいの？
50% ぐらいかな。
それだと食べたもの出てきちゃうけど。
Kind of plopped her hand on my stomach.
おわ、50% でそれかよ。
100% だとどうなってしまうんでしょうか？
Stop it! I wanna throw up!
だったら早くゲロしちゃいなさい。
Please help me!
私もお兄ちゃんの気になる人聞きたいしな。
You're so heartless! Cracks had formed in our sibling solidarity.
先輩、ここはもう素直に気になる女子を言っちゃった方がいいんじゃないっすか？
She was acting like this didn't involve her whatsoever. Okay, fine, if you're being that pushy about it, then I'll tell you. The girl I'm most interested in right now is... Hijiri Kikka-Route!
何言ってるんすか先輩。そういうジョークはやめてくださいよ。
There's no joke, I'm serious.
まさかそうくるとは予想外っす。
え、そうなの？
予想の範囲内じゃない？
うんうん。
いやいやいや、ありえないっす。自分先輩のことずっといじり倒してたんすよ。
ユウってほら、そういうの嬉しい人間だから。
No, I really don't.
ほら、こういう態度っすよ。
でもキッカちゃん、お兄ちゃんとずっと一緒にいたしね。
ひじりって可愛いし、こんな子に懐かれたら普通は気になるものでしょう。嘘っす。そんなことって。
What, did you think I hated you or something?
そりゃそうっすよ。うざいとか帰れとか散々言ってたじゃないっすか。
I may have had it, at the start, but I stopped saying that recently. Especially when I realized, yeah, maybe this isn't so bad.
そんなの初耳っす。
That was the first time I said it.
まさか先輩がこんなサプライズ仕掛けてくるなんて。
Kika twiddled her thumbs while fidgeting in place.
よーし、じゃあみんな移動するわよ。
そうしましょう。
The others walked away.
もうお花火始まってるっすよ。どこに行くんすか？
キッカちゃんはついてきちゃダメだよ。
なんすか？新手のいじめっすか？
なーに言ってるの。あとは二人で楽しんで。
ちょっと。
Ah, yes. Tremble and break. I enjoyed Dollar on Heist when I played. The fucking second ability is so fucking busted. Like, you can literally get, like, infinite fucking, you can literally get infinite like, creatures. If you play the things right. Talking Hearthstone. Essentially, the second, like, the Rakanishu is one of the characters you can play during Dalaran Heist, and the second ability you can unlock for him is a 1 mana 1/1, I think it was. Like, you can just spawn a 1 mana 1/1. And there's one item you could get in a run that makes it so you can use your hero ability as often as you want in a turn, and it costs 1 less. Which means you could just spam the shit out of it, just flood the board and go for fucking game immediately.
のこと任せたわよ。
With that said, the members of the youth collective left us behind and vanished into the crowd.
ああ、もうなんすかこれ。先輩のせいっすよ。
You egged me on a hell of a lot yourself.
それはそうなんすけど、まさかこんな展開になるなんて思ってないっすよ。
Like the saying goes, karma's a bitch.
先輩にしてやられるなんて一生ものの屈辱っす。これじゃ青春カウントがたまっちゃうっすよ。
Isn't that great for you?
よくないっす。いや、ダメってわけじゃないっすけど、先輩はいいんすか?
There's no point phrasing it like that. I looked at Kika as she was illuminated in the vibrant lights of the fireworks. You asked me which girls I'm interested in, and I gave you my honest answer.
はあ、先輩って思ってたより肝が据わってますね。普通、意中の女子の目の前でそれ言います？
Kika's question made me smirk.
何笑ってんすか?
You always seem so brazen when you're the one pursuing me. Getting pushed into a corner turns you into a total weakling, huh? Ah, yes! Plot twist! He is the Nagatoro of the relationship! If I had to compare it to something, it was like she was a soldier that was highly offensive with a bottom tier defense stat.
ああ、もうそうっすよ。自分は責められるの慣れてないんす。だからもうやめてくださいよ。
Well, that's good to know. Better keep on the offensive then. On the way back from the summer festival, I escorted Kika as far as the station. Kika, today was tons of fun. What's that face for?
今までマウントしてた先輩にマウントされて、なんかムカつくって顔っすよ。
Did you have to did the Japanese have to phrase it as mount? Like, you're gonna get mounted soon enough in this. But not yet. Also, I was expecting a CG there. But alas, no. I see. I'm absolutely delighted.
かー、先輩のバカ、金の亡者。先輩なんか嫌いっす。
I think that does hurt a little.
なんすか、ひょっとして私に惚れちゃったんすか?
Yeah, maybe I have.
すっげーやりにくいっすね。
Yeah, she was really cute now that I knew how to deal with her.
だいたいどうして自分についてきたんすか? 別に送ってくれなくていいからって言いましたよね。
That's fine, isn't it? I wanted to walk you back. Like I said, I like you and I wouldn't mind walking you home.
もう、やめてくださいよ。
Also, to be serious for a second, where do you live?
先輩に教えるわけないじゃないっすか。
That's a shame.
いいから早く行ってください。シッシ。
Getting told to shoot makes me not want to go at all.
おまわりさん、ここにストーカーがいるっすよ。
Knock it off, stupid. They're not gonna know it's a joke.
嫌なら早く消えてください。
You seriously don't want to tell me, huh? Let out a deliberate sigh.
そんなに落ち込まないでくださいよ。別に 先輩を信用してないってわけじゃないんすよ。ただ知ってもいいことないんで。
What's that supposed to mean?
そこなんすよ、自分が住んでるとこ。
Kika pointed over at a large building. It was a sort of mixed tenant building you found all the time by stations with restaurants, izakayas, karaoke, and otherwise inside. Is that the sort of place people live in?
地下にネカフェがあるんす。そこで寝泊まりしてるんすよ。
Wait a second. What did she mean she was staying the night in a net cafe? What about your house?
ないっす。両親が死んでから家にはいられなくなって、今は寝なしぐさっす。
Oh, is that why Nagami was so confused about her? Because like, oh, that's the homeless student?
まあお金はあるんで生活には困ってないっすけどね。
Reality was much more grave than I would have imagined. I was rendered speechless.
まあそういうことなんで、送り狼は勘弁してほしいっす。一人部屋は狭いっすからね。
I wasn't sure what to say, but Kika smiled wryly at me all the same.
だから言ったじゃないっすか。知ってもいいことないって。別に自分は気にしてないんで。先輩が気に病むことはない。
No. It does do good. It does do good. There should be a room in his house left. Like, they already lived there when they were still living, when his mom, before his mom ran out and his dad died. So there is a room open in his house. Did you mean that? She had lost her family and child at home. For that not to bother her. Couldn't do it. Are you actually happy living like that?
満足はしてないっすけど、まあ仕方ないっすよ。そういう星の元に生まれたんだと思って諦めるしかないでしょ。じゃ、そういうことなんで、先輩、今日は夏祭り楽しかったっす。近いうちに次の青春イベント考えるっすよ。
Yeah. Kika ran off towards the building she'd pointed out with her usual smile.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Would like an actual thumbnail, please. A few days passed since the summer festival.
チーフ、お会計お願いします。チーフ、聞こえてますか？
Oh, sorry. Quickly turned to the register. Slip received. I flashed my best customer service smile while praying the rest of my heart just wasn't in it today. Thank you very much. Looked good. I was spacing out of work. Finished processing the bill and went to help clean up the
どう
table.
チーフ、大丈夫ですか？今日はシフト入ってからずっと上の空ですよね。
Sorry for the trouble. I'll focus. Why I've been spacing out. That was, of course, due to Kika. She was living in a net cafe after losing both her family and her home. Up until now, I had resented my own personal circumstances. Wonder why I'd gone through so much hardship. Why only I? But Kika had been placed in significantly crueler circumstances. And yet Kika, she said she wants me to enjoy my youth. Don't be stupid. She had it so much harder than I ever have. It frustrated me, I was angry at myself for being so thoughtless. If I'd learned this sooner, I definitely would have said different things to her.
チーフ、顔怖いですよ。
Ah, sorry. Didn't realize I wasn't making a face till they pointed it out. I'm not cut out to be chief acting this way.
誰だってそういう時はありますよ。今日はもうお客様のピーク過ぎましたし、あとは私だけで大丈夫です。
Fucking MVP Murakami!
休憩入って、なんだったらそのまま上がっちゃってください。
Sorry, I'll do that. It's only gonna cause problems if I stick around. Decided to take her up on her offer and left work early. Left the restaurant and went as far as the station. I wonder what Kika's doing. I wanted to see her. I wanted to see her face. I wanted to talk to her. Otherwise this ache in my chest would drive me crazy. Is there anything I could do for her? I wanted to help her however I could. I wanted to see Kika's real smile. This is love. It's incredibly embarrassing to say that out loud. This isn't any time to be talking about love. If I wanted to do something to help her, then I need to act now. Braced myself and took out my phone. Could come out and see me there. I don't blame him and ask Kika to meet up.
お待たせしましたっす。
It's fine, just got here.
本当っすか？実は会いたくてしょうがなくってずっとここで待ってたりとか？ 何顔赤くしてるんすか？もう先輩最近おかしいっすよ。
Can't help, it's because of you.
自分が何したって言うんすか？
It's your fault for being cute.
なんすかもう。そういうこと言うの反則っすよ。
She playfully smacked me.
とにかく自分に何か用があるんすよね。
No, don't really.
はあ？じゃあなんで自分を呼び出したんすか？
Because I want to see your face. Should I not have?
ダメじゃないっす。
Well then, would you wander around with me for a little bit?
ういっす。次の青春イベント、そろそろ決めないといけないっすね。
Yeah, we do.
先輩、なんか案出ししてくださいよ。
I know, how about we all go camping?
いいっすけど、準備が大変っすよ。先輩一人で用意できます？
On my own? What about you?
自分は先輩が用意してるとこを傍観する作業があるんで、
You're going to help too.
もち手伝うっすよ。撮影係として頑張るっす。
I'm gonna leave a ton of downbeat comments on your Insta.
ああ、そういう嫌がらせよくないっすよ。
Seemed like her usual normal self. Didn't sound like she was worried about what she told me before.
キャンプはやめときましょう。青春部は女子が多いんで、泊まりがけは参加できる人も限られてくると思うっす。
Oh yeah, you could be right about
そ
that.
の日のうちに解散できるイベントがいいっすね。
Would a day trip be possible?
ああ、旅行いいっすね。そういえばこの辺にあったっす。
Kika rushed over to the travel agency storefront and looked over the
お
pamphlets.
お、早くも秋の旅行特集になってるっすね。
And reservations being made now would wind up in autumn, huh? Kika was picking up the overseas
いい
pamphlets.
なあ、行ってみたいっすね。
What sort of places do you want to visit?
やっぱ一番はフォトジェニックなとこっす。
Take photos, huh?
要はインスタ映えするとこっすよ。ウユニ塩湖にマチュピチュ、ピラミッドとかビッグベン。あ、アンコールワットも行ってみたいっすね。あとお城とか中世の街並みも外せないっす。
You can tell that if she was a Civ player, she would be the player that just rushes all the wonders and gets really upset when she's building a wonder and suddenly someone else completes it, ruining her progress. Because she is just not focused on building production, so she's too slow with wonder building. Hold on. Like, she got some of the early game wonders, like fucking, I don't know, like the Hanging Gardens, Stonehenge. Maybe, like, a bunch of stuff like that. But any further wonders are just constantly sniped out from under her. Like, what was on? Civ, you know, let's go for Civ 6 specifically. That's the one I know most. Early game wonders. The Alhambra is medieval already. We don't need medieval yet. Classical is also wrong. Was classical wrong? Not even sure. No, ancient, that's the one. Like Etemenaki. Great baths. Yeah, I could probably ancient. Hanging Gardens, Oracle, Pyramids, Stonehenge, Temple of Artemis. Like all of the, like she probably has all of the like ancient era wonders because you just fucking hard focus them. But any other wonders from later eras, she's just fucked for.
一生に一度でいいんでノイバンシュタインとかカルカッソンヌドブロブニクに行ってみたいっすね
I was not mentally prepared for Neuschwanstein. You have a lot of places you want to go.
そりゃそうっすよビシバシ写真撮ってインスタにアップしたいっすね
Can't tell just from the names of these places, but they sound like the sort of places girls will go.
先輩その認識はちょっと古いっすね一口にインスタ映えって言ってもパステルでガーリーピンクでファンシーなフォトはもう違うんすよ
Really? What's the link now?
今の流行りはチルいこれっす
Chill?
はあまあそりゃ先輩が知ってるわけないっすよねこれからはナチュラルでリラックスゆる系とかダル系の時代なんすよ
A 10 billion% have no idea what you're talking about.
先輩はもうちょっと勉強した方がいいっすねインスタとか始めてみたらどうっすか
Sure, good idea.
なんすか今日はやけに首相っすね
I don't know more about you, that's all. Now that I'd learned how much Kika was carrying on her shoulders, something that changed inside me. Until recently, I had taken everything I had to grip my teeth and face reality, but Kika had overcome her ordeals and worried about others more than herself. I thought of Kika as my junior, but she had been running circles around me. Generally thought that was what made Kika incredible.
先輩まあ勉強するならいろいろおすすめあるんで今度持ってくるっす
Like, honest God, it would be kind of Giga Chat if you just like, oh, by the way, I thought of our next youth collective activity. We're gonna help someone move. What? Are you and Ritsu moving? No, you're moving. We have a free room. You have no choice in the matter. Why does it have to be annoying every now and again? Pisses me off. Sure, please do. Things so kind of awkward now.
先輩ちょっと行きたいところあるんすけど
I'll follow you over.
ウィスじゃあ行きましょう
Kika brought me to the coast.
先輩ここ来たことあるっすか
Yeah, it's a pretty well-known spot. There was a torii gate standing out in the
あの
water.
鳥由来は知ってるっすか
No, I don't. When and for what reason that they've been built.
昔あそこに神社があったんすよところが地震のせいで岩場ごと神社は沈んじゃったんす今はあの鳥居だけ残ってる状態っすね
Wow, you know your history.
父親がそういうの好きでよく聞かせてくれたんすよ興味があるならお話ししますけど
By all means, please do. I was interested in what she had to tell me, too, but I also wanted to hear more of Kika's voice. I do certainly have what could be a really fucking aesthetic CG here in my mind, where like it's just like a view of the ocean with the torii. It was just like Kika having taken off her shoes and stuff like that to just walk around in the water, like right in the middle of the torii. Like that would be a fucking stellar CG if they decide to go for it. If they don't, I'm disappointed. If I had the money, I would commission it, but I do not, so do not ask me about this.
So の昔この風見の海には 竜神様が住んでいたそう。竜神様は大変な暴れ者で、嵐を起こしては船を沈めるんで、里の人たちはみんな困ってたそうっす。そんな時、霊剣新たかな力を宿した竜神様にどうか静まっていただけるよう、巫女はここから海に身を投げたそうっすよ。
Does it mean they saved the Shrine
自ら
Maiden?
進んで瞳悟空になったってことっすからね。助かったら生贄の意味ないっす。巫女が身を投げてから嵐は収まり、海は嘘みたいに穏やかになったそうっすよ。そうして浜にはたくさんの輝く石が打ち上げられて、輝く石は巫女が流した涙とか竜神様の感謝の印とかいろいろと言われてますね。それを見た里の人たちは巫女と竜神様を祀るための神社を浜の近くの岩場に建てた。あの鳥居はその神社の名残っす。
That's quite a story. I don't think that I'd heard a similar story a long time ago.
ちなみに今の話で出てきた輝く石なんすけど、今は別の名前で呼ばれてるっす。玉石って言うんすけどね。
That's... Alternatively, what if the Shrine Maiden was her mom or her older sister? There's a story gate out in the water. It is also just straight up her voice actors. That one.
もともとは海じゃなくて岩場だったの。そこにこの玉浦神社が建ってた。でも地震があって岩場ごと神社は沈んじゃって、鳥居だけが残されたんだって。
It's true that there are a lot of stones that shine like gems at the shrine.
この神社も正殿の周りに石が敷き詰めてあるでしょ。
Oh my god. What if if the thing that happened was that she heard that he almost drowned, fucking tried to get everyone to like get to the hospital as quickly as possible so she could apologize or something. Everyone, like the whole family, said to come along to help her, and then because they were in a hurry, the accident happened. And so Kika is like a mindset of like, all this shit happened because of one mistake my sister made. In order to make sure that none of them died for nothing, essentially, I have to make sure this guy is happy now. Or it will essentially be a case of they have committed a fucking sin because he died or became miserable. Yeah, I know.
あれと同じくらい輝く石、玉石が敷き詰めてあったって話だよ。
I remember that clearly. I heard the exact same lines you just told me back when I was in elementary school. From someone I called Miss Shrine Maiden, though. I took that Shrine Maiden story to heart and tried to swim out to the Torii Gate to get one of those gemstones. But the tide came in and I nearly drowned. Stupid, right? If I thought about it even a little, I probably would have realized it wasn't possible. If I hadn't been miraculously saved, my life would have been ended there. I would have become a student, nor would I have met Shinji, Kashima, or even Kika.
恨んでないんすか?
A grudge against who?
玉石の話をしてくれたその巫女さんって人っすよ。そんな話を聞かされたせいで先輩は玉石を取りに行こうとしたわけじゃないすか。もし玉石の伝説なんてただの噂話で嘘っぱちだって聞いたら先輩は海に入ったりしなかったでしょ。
Well, yeah, I'm sure I wouldn't have. But it wouldn't be right to blame the Shrine Maiden for something I did. I nearly died because I was an idiot who didn't consider the consequences. The maiden didn't do anything wrong.
そうっすか。
But you know, the Shrine Maiden was a real wonder. I had a feeling that I played with her all the time, but I can't remember anything past what I called her. I remember the sort of person she was, or even what she looked like. I'm sure I'd know it if I saw her again, though.
会ってみたいんすか？
Yeah, I'd like to. She was a precious childhood friend, just like Ibiki. Hope she's doing well. This probably sounds like a pretty boring story since you didn't know her.
そんなことないっすよ。先輩の人となりが分かってよかったっす。
What makes me who I am, huh? I'd love to know more about what's made you who you are too, but you won't really be open to me?
自分ミステリアスな女っすから。
That's fine and all, too, really. I don't have any right to force you to tell me anything you don't want to. Makes me feel kinda lame, though.
不甲斐ない？
Feels like you don't trust me and you don't open up to me.
それは違うっすよ。先輩は親を亡くしていろいろと苦労しながら学園に通ってます。お金を稼ぐために我慢して先輩が文句も言わずに頑張ってきたこと自分は知ってるっす。そんな先輩がようやく楽しい学園生活が送れるようになった。これからは思う存分青春してほしい。自分みたいな不良物件のことは気にしないで人生を楽しんでほしい。
Sorry, but I can't do that. Whoops. I thought she was done. Sorry, but I can't do that.
どうしてっすか？
In spite of a protest, I turned my attention to Kika and said, because I'm interested in you, Kika. I can't enjoy my youth without you being a part of it.
そんな、どうしてそんなことになってるんすか？
Beats me, I'm not fully sure myself. There's nothing I can do about that, though. There's not much else to do but to think of it as that's the sort of planet I was born on and accept it as there.
何人真似してるんすか？趣味悪いっすね。
Is there anything I can do to help, Kika? You lost your whole family and were driven out of your home. There's no way that doesn't affect you whatsoever.
そりゃ、思うことはあるっすよ。どうしてこんなにままならないんだろうとか、普通の人生が送りたかったなとか。でも、思ったところでしょうがないじゃないっすか。すべては過ぎた話。終わった話っす。
It's not over. Nothing is over yet. Far from it. Things haven't even gotten started for you yet.
先輩。
I haven't said anything because I thought it would be bad to arbitrarily assume, but you're actually lonely, aren't you? Haven't you been alone for so long that you've forgotten how to open up and talk to people about how you feel? You tell people to enjoy your youth. Tell people enjoy your youth. But what about you? I feel bad when I see you belittle yourself like that. Forget about me and enjoy your own life. You say some horrible things sometimes. Do I look like the kind of person who can enjoy his youth while ignoring someone else? Sure, but sorry, but I could never be such a heartless person. Spilled my guts out to her right then and there.
なんすかそれ。先輩って、そんな熱い男だったんすか？
Did you want me to experience my youth? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll have as much fun as possible with you, Kika. That's my youth. If you ignore your feelings, then I'll never be able to enjoy my youth. Kika smiled as tears welled up in the corner of her eyes at my declaration.
いいですね。そんなの、あんまりじゃないっすか。先輩の青春に巻き込まないでくださいよ。
Too late for that, you're already part of it. So, Kika, what will you do? She thought it over for a minute. Then she lifted her face.
わかりました。高3っすよ、先輩。覚悟を決めたっす。自分も、先輩と一緒に、青春するっす。
Good, this is where it all begins for the both of us.
二人で一緒に、青春カウント、貯めるっすよ。
You know what? Kika and I shared hearty laughs there on the uninhabited beach. So then, Kika, time for the first step.
はい。
Go back to the net cafe right now and pack your things.
え？
There we go! Now he does it! I'm back!
ってあれキカちゃん？
どうもっす。
なんだか随分と大荷物だけど何が始まるの？
Ritsu noticed the huge overnight bag Kika was carrying. Yeah, we have something important to talk about. Are you busy, Ritsu?
大丈夫だけど。
Okay then, have a seat for me. Ritsu and Kika and I sat around the table
キ
together.
カちゃん、これ何が始まるの？
ああ、詳しくは先輩が説明するはずっす。
Okay, the Tono household family meeting will now begin. So to spring this on you, Ritsu! Do you love the Tono family?
どうだろう。トーノ家っていうのは私とお兄ちゃんのことだよね。
Of course I do.
それならまあ好きかな。
And you wouldn't want to throw our tranquil household into chaos, right?
平穏っていうほど平穏じゃなかったような。ただ、もっと良くしていきたいって思うよ。
I see. I understand perfectly.
何が？
In that case, hear me out, Ritsu.
はあ。
As of today, the Tono household has gained a family member.
何それ？どういうことなの？
We are welcoming Kika here as a member of our Tono household.
なんなのこれ、キカちゃん。あ、わかった。お兄ちゃんと結婚するってこと？
いや、それはないっす。
Don't say that. It'll make me sad.
それじゃあどういう？
Let me explain. Elaborate on a sequence of events that had led up to this moment.
なるほどね。そうだったんだ。まさかキッカちゃんがネットカフェで暮らしてたなんて思いもしなかった。
言うほどのことじゃないっすからね。
So basically, we got talking, and I told her to come live with us as long as you didn't mind. As luck would have it, we have a spare room.
いや、それ違いません？よければどうぞなんて感じじゃなくて、もっと強引でしたよね。ネカフェ代がもったいないし、とにかく荷物をまとめて家に来いくらいの勢いだったじゃないっすか。
Was I actually?
お兄ちゃん、もっと人の意見を尊重しようよ。
Kika-Seishun was fine with her living situation. But if we respect the Kika's opinion, that would mean neglecting her and ignoring her situation. I don't think that's right, do you?
それは良くないね。
I know it looks like I'm sticking my nose in her business, but I can't just sit back and ignore her, especially when I know that I can help her. So that's what I have to do.
そうだね。お兄ちゃんが正しいと思う。
He needs to agree with my sentiments. Impressive little sister.
いいんすか？自分がお世話になっても。
私は全然構わないよ。逆にキッカちゃんはどう思ってるの？
自分は誰かの家に迎えてもらうなんて、そんな資格が自分にあるとは思えないっす。
She hung her head and fell silent for some time.
先輩が自分を放置したまま青春なんてできないって言うんすよ。だったら仕方ないじゃないっすか。
それは私も同じだよ、キッカちゃん。同じ部活の子が。キッカちゃんが苦しんでるのに、自分だけ楽しく過ごすなんて、そんなの無理だよ。
りっちゃん。
だからね、あとはキッカちゃんがどうしたいかだけ。本当のことを教えて、キッカちゃん。
Fucking Ritsu looking like the Holy Mother Mary to Kika right about now.
欲しいっす。
欲しい？
ずっと家族が欲しかったっす。家に帰ったら何気なくただいまって言ってくれる人が欲しかった。両親も弟も妹も死んじゃって、もう二度と永遠に手に入らない。そう思って諦めて。
You see, now that we got past all the weird forceful parts, it suddenly starts feeling nice again. Like now I'm vibing with the route. The start was a struggle, but now I'm vibing with it. I'm fucking vibing with it. Actually, hold on, I should probably just realized that I'm still I probably don't need 10 whole decibel boosted on my microphone anymore. If it's apparently fixed, I'll go to like 8. There we go. That should do it. Now I'm not maxing out the fucking microphone with every other word.
でも誰もいないと寂しいっす。このままあったかい気持ちに触れられずに終わるのはやっぱり耐えられないっす。
Tears welled up in Kika's eyes. Kika, listen to me. So on a day, this is your home. Think of this as your house and use it as you see fit. You're a family now. Assume you're okay with that?
ういっす。ありがとうございます。ゆう先輩、それにりっちゃんも。これからよろしくね。はい。よろしくお願いするっす。
With that, Tono household gained another family member.
上がりました。
We took a breather after getting Ritsu's approval, and Kika went to take a bath. Oh, why are you dressed like that?
これ自分の寝巻きなんすけど、ダメっすか？
No, this is your home, so of course I don't mind. Yes, those are pajamas. It was completely normal for a family member to lounge around the house in their pajamas. He's just had a different sort of sex appeal than usual.
先輩、目がエロいっす。
What are you talking about? I would never look at a family member in an erotic way.
家族っすか。
You doubt me?
いえ、別にそういうわけじゃないんすけど、その家族って設定、あんま厳密に適用しなくていいっすよ。
But did you want a family? Be a part of a family then.
その気持ちは嬉しいんすけど、家族だからってなんというか、先輩から女子として見てもらえなくなるのはなんかこう寂しいんで、自分も先輩をただの兄貴として見るのは無理っすから。
Kika shyly toyed with her bangs as she spoke. What does that mean?
ダメっす。今のは深く考えなくていいっす。とにかく今まで通りでいいってことっすよ。先輩もそれで納得してほしいっす。
Sure, if that's a want, then that's what I'll do. You don't need to be modest, though.
あざっす。まあ元から先輩には遠慮していないんで、その辺は心配しなくていいっすよ。
Really? Glad to hear it. It would make me really happy if she felt comfortable enough to let her hair down, so to speak, when she was home.
で、これからどうするんすか？
What do you mean?
自分も覚悟決めて先輩の家で暮らすことになって、先輩の懸念はなくなったわけじゃないっすか。これで思う存分青春できるわけっすよね。どうやって青春を謳歌するつもりなんすか？
Hold on. I haven't given much thought. None, in fact.
おーい、それじゃ自分がここに来た意味ないじゃないっすか。
No, that's where you're wrong. Feel a little happier now, and I don't feel nearly as concerned about your living situation. There's plenty of meaning behind what we've just done.
そうかもしれないっすけど。
It's not like Kika wanted me to enjoy my youth by any means necessary. Well, we are going to have more time together from now on. Let's brainstorm some ideas together, Kika.
もう先輩はのんきっすね。でも確かにそんなに慌てなくていいのかも。
There you go. We still have over half a summer break left. Hello! I have been born. It is now roughly 20 minutes into May 23rd. Technically, I was born at like 3 a.m. if I remember correctly, so we still got like 2 hours, like between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. So we still technically got like 2 hours left. But hey, I have been born. Did I read this? And if this year doesn't work out, the next year's fine too.
さっすね。
Kika flashed me a weary
ち
smile.
なみに一つ お願いがあるんすけど。
Sure, ask me anything.
今日は先輩の部屋で寝ていいっすか？
No, it's not happening.
何でも言ってくれって言ったじゃないっすか。
That was one thing and there's another.
大丈夫。家族なら一緒の部屋で寝ても不自然じゃないっす。
Lisa and I sleep in separate rooms.
まあまあ、今日くらいはいいじゃないっすか。寂しいんすよ。
When you put it that way, it's tough to say
キ
now.
ッカちゃん、
りっちゃん。
キッカちゃんのお部屋はもう用意してあるから、そこで寝ようね。
いや、
私だってお兄ちゃんとは一緒に寝てないんだから、わがまま言っちゃダメ。分かってくれるよね。
了解っす。
それじゃ、おやすみ、キッカちゃん。
はあ、りっちゃん、意外とつわものっすね。
Yeah, she sure is. Don't fight it and just go along with whatever she says.
ウィス、肝に銘じるっす。
Kika had been made to realize the hierarchy of this household on the very first day she'd moved in.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Reminds me, I still need to fucking... This is my brother about the fucking Windows Activian thing. Slept like a log. Next morning. Looked around blearily. Huh, where's Kika? Asked her around. She's been asleep beside me when I came to. I was surprised that it didn't happen a second time, huh? That's kind of disappointing.
おはようっす、先輩。
Yeah, morning. I made my way downstairs to the living room to find Kika standing in the kitchen.
起きるの早いっすね。
You're up early yourself. What are you doing?
ただで厄介になるのも悪いかなと思って、朝食を作らせてもらってるっす。りっちゃんには了解を取ってあるっすよ。
You don't have to fuss over us so much.
言うと思ったっす。でも、何もしてないと負い目感じちゃうんで、迷惑じゃないならやらせてほしいっす。
So you have a conscience like any other average person too.
ひでえっすね。当然じゃないっすか。そういうこと言う人には朝食作ってあげないっすよ。
Sorry, I apologize.
ならいいっす。
Kika had prepared scrambled eggs, bacon, bread, and vegetable soup for us. Every dish was freshly made and smelled wonderful.
はい、どうぞ。
Thank you for the meal. I will. Dug into the breakfast Kika had made.
どうっすか？
That's great. Scrambled eggs were well seasoned and the vegetable soup had a gentle sweetness. You really are a fantastic cook.
いやいや、こんなの誰でも作れますって。
You're gonna make a great wife for the future.
どうっすかね。自分みたいなひねくれ者をもらってくれる人がいるとは思えないんすけど。
That's not really true.
じゃあ売れ残った時は先輩が残飯処理してくださいよ。
You got it.
最近の先輩、なんかやりづらいっす。
I have become the unteasable. Huh? Did I do something wrong?
してないけど、してるんすよ。
I'm not clear what that meant. But it's strange, huh? Getting to be with you like this first thing in the morning.
そうっすか？
That's really relaxing.
自分と一緒にいられるのがそんなに嬉しいんすか？
Now, you asked that, I realized it all over again. It was right. Made me happy to get to be with Kika. At some point or other, I was eager to have her around. That likely meant... I hung my head in embarrassment. As fuzzy as this feeling was at the start, there was no denying it now. I was in love with Kika.
なんすか？いきなり目をそらして。
Shut up, dummy, it's nothing.
はぁ？いきなりバカとかなんすか？
I had invited Kika to this household and told her to be part of my family, and yet I had realized something. Being Kika's family and only her family wouldn't be enough to satisfy me anymore. I mean... Right now, you're only treating her like family. You have the chance to actually make her family, though. At breakfast, I hold myself up in my room. Kika and Lisa decide to step out for a while, leaving me to stay back and hold down the fort. I'm in a really tough spot. Couldn't stop thinking about Kika. Not holding back now that I realized how I felt about her. Kika's face has been popping in and out of my head for a while now. Ah, what the hell's up with me? Flopped down onto the bed. Didn't really think anything of her before now. I think I found her incredibly obnoxious. Why'd things turn out like this? Because the food was delicious? Nah, it couldn't be it. I don't know why that was that easy. Maybe because we had hung out so much. Yeah, that could be it, but there's no easy way to explain this, I guess. There was no logic behind catching feelings for someone. Before you knew it, you'd already fallen in love, with zero regard for your own consent to the matter. Unfortunately, that led to some very conflicting feelings. Ah, man, that's really screwing with me! Grabbed my pillow and jerked it up over my head. Yo, this bullshit!
先輩帰ったっす。
I tossed the pillow at the door, or at least I meant to.
何するんすか。
I kicked her square in the face the moment she walked into the room. Oh, sorry.
なんすか。自分になんか恨みでもあるんすか。
No, it's not like that. I'm really sorry.
まあ自分も先輩にはいろいろしてきたんで、入った途端いきなり枕を投げつけられるとは思わなかったっす。これはもう出てけってことっすね。お邪魔しましたっす。
No, seriously!
何するんすか。そんなにギューってしないでくださいよ。
Held on to Kika when she tried to leave and dragged her back into the room.
わかったっす。出ていかないんで、抱きつくのは勘弁っすよ。
Really? As long as I understand, that's all. I relaxed my hold to let her go.
もう先輩強引っすね。いきなり羽交い締めにされたら、苦しいっす。
Sorry, was it too tight?
いえ、そういうことじゃなく。もういいっす。気にしないでください。
Kika, I'm sorry for before. I apologize for hitting you with a pillow. Please forgive me. I didn't think you would walk in here so soon.
じゃあ、なんで枕なんか投げたんすか。
Well, there was no chance in this universe that I was gonna tell her I was freaking out because I've fallen in love with you.
さては、エッチなこと考えてましたね。
Fucking sharp! I'll take the lifeline! No, it's some purer than that.
純粋？何のことっすか？
That's a secret. Look, don't girls find mysterious guys sexy?
先輩とミステリアスを掛け合わせてもクソしか生まれないっすよ。
Harsh. Well, that little value, huh? By the way, Kika, where'd you go?
駅前で買い物っすね。りっちゃんが小さめのアクセが欲しいって言うんで、お付き合いしてたっす。
Hey, Dad. Thanks for joining me too.
いいんすよ。どうせ暇なんで。
We looked and saw that Kika was holding a bunch of colorful papers in her hands. What are those?
ああ、旅行のパンフレットっすよ。
Collect more of them, huh?
実際には行けないっすからね。パンフを眺めて行った気分を味わうんすよ。うなぎの匂いで白飯食べるのと同じルーチンっすね。
Talk about sad. Got none but pity her for it. Wait, why can't you go? Don't you have the spare time or an income to go wherever you want?
言ったじゃないっすか。一人で行ってもつまらないって。
What about if I went with you?
それはまあダメじゃないっすけど、ただ先輩と自分が二人っきりで旅行してたら恋人同士だって思われちゃうじゃないっすか。
No, good point. I guess it would be normal to people to assume a man and woman traveling together had that sort of relationship.
二人で旅行に行くんなら恋人になってからっすね。
Well then. Wanted to go out with me, but instead I clamped my mouth shut. And if I were to tell Kika I love you, go out with me, would Kika say okay?
なんすか。そんなに見つめないでくださいよ。
Give me a fucking CG finally. Sorry. A lot of what Kika said and did was an enigma to me. Couldn't tell what sort of answer she would give, and that made me uneasy. Well, you know what? I guess I'll take this.
ハワイか。やっぱり海が綺麗っすね。
I was oblivious to my feelings as she admired the photos in her pamphlets.
やっぱサンゴ礁とか熱帯魚の写真とかって憧れるっす。ダイビングの免許取りたいな。超フォトジェニックな一枚を撮りたいっすね。
To upload onto Insta?
もちっす。いい写真はシェアしないと。
Maybe I should seriously get my own Insta. If Kika was that addicted to it, maybe I could stand to give it a
い
while.
いじゃないっすか。先輩は何系で行くんすか？
I feel like that said whirl and I accidentally said while. No, it actually said while. Sort of.
フード系とかクラフト系とかアート系とかいろいろあるっすよ。 自分は旅行系のフォトを見るのが好きっす。
Oh, really?
女性に人気なのはコスメとかファッション系っすね。まあ先輩には無理だと思うっすけど、
Yeah, obviously.
どのジャンルで行くとしても個性が大事っす。フォトからその人なりの視点や思想が見えてくるとぐっと魅力が出てくるっすよ。なんで被写体はまず先輩が好きなもの、興味があるとこから始めるといいっすね。
Pull up my phone and open the camera app as I listen intently. Things like, huh? Giga chat it! Giga chat it! Giga chat it! Come on! I mentioned Natsuki earlier! Do the thing! That was right. What I currently like the most and had most interest in. That was right in front of me.
先輩何してるんすか？
What do you mean? I thought I'd try and take a picture of you first.
ダメっす。
Why?
自分素人さんの写真撮影は全部お断りしてるんで、写真が撮りたいならプロ雇って事務所通してもらえないっすか？
What sort of celebrity are you supposed to be? I ignored her comment and pointed the camera at her again.
ダメだって言ってるじゃないっすか。
Stay a little more still for me.
このカメラ向けんな。
Kika quickly ducked out of frame when I tried to take a photo. Her ability to avoid being photographed was nothing short of astonishing. Why are you that opposed?
だって先輩悪いことに使いそうなんで。
What kind of battery is
コ
it?
ラ画像の素材に使ったりオナニーに使ったり、まあいろいろっす。
I'm obviously not that depraved. Oh, would like to admire them once in a while, though.
とにかく自分を撮るのは NG っす。勝手に撮ったら1億円請求するんで覚悟してくださいね。
Fine, fine, I got it. He just pulls out the 100 yen. Shit, yeah, that much, might as well give up on it.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Alright, I'm actually starting to have fun with this route. That's nice to say. Anyway, so I'm still ending it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.